Hey everybody, welcome to the Gaslands Battle Report. I'm back with Owen for Game with the Cooler, and today is War Rig Day. We've been having so much fun with Gaslands that it motivated Owen to get me to paint his War Rig for him.
Yep. That's how it usually goes.
Which is how it usually goes. Which is to say that you dropped it accidentally while trying to prime it, and then we glued it back together, and we primed it, and then I quickly threw some paint on it. So it's ready to rock and roll. It's the Leviathan versus my Team Rutherford team. No longer including a buggy. It's going to have a Jeep in it this time around. We'll show you the current cans. We've got 60 can forces this time around for our teams. Just to give the War Rig a little bit more room.
Otherwise, you've only got 10. You really can't do much.
You can't take cool guns with them. You can't take a lot for 10 cans.
I regret putting the cannon on it.
You do? Do you? I mean, you're going to get a lot of hazards.
I do and I don't, but...
You do right up until you just waste one of my cars that gets too far ahead. And we're going to play Death Race, because a big debate, can they play Death Race with War Rigs? We'll see. You might be able to.
Maybe. There's probably there's a more efficient build out there, 100%. Tank tracks are involved, but I don't know what it is.
So anyway, we'll share our teams, share the table, and get started. So Team Rutherford, we've got two cars, Jeeps in this case, right here. One's got extra armor Molotovs, and this one's got mines, a forward-facing HMG, and Molotovs. Then over here we've got the truck, Yeti. He's got a turret-mounted HMG, a Ram, and Molotovs. So that's my 60 cans, no perks or anything like that. We're just going pure gear, trying to get through the gates and survive against the Leviathan. And here's the War Rig Leviathan. It's got a forward-mounted, I believe it's just a
125 cannon.
125 mil cannon.
He's got
so
two
a
heavy
tank
machine
gun
guns.
and then two side-mounted heavy machine guns. You do pick facing for these things. Then what are his perks?
And then his perks are Whiz Bang, Gyroscope, and... what's it called? It's in the military.
Whiz Bang is a random speed skill.
Yeah. So
Precision is a Gyroscope's a random precision skill.
Whiz Bang's a random speed perk.
That's right.
And then the other one is Loader, so that he can have a second guy help man the cannon.
Nice. And it fires once per turn still, though, right?
It fires once, but he gets +1 to hit.
Nice.
So it's on 3s
on
instead
3s.
of 4.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna obliterate whatever's in front of
Crit's
it.
still are on 6s.
Yep.
And the only other thing is when you do put your weapons on the War Rig, you have to decide whether on the cab or the trailer, as well as left or right.
Right.
So they're all on the trailer because
of course they are.
Because of course.
So there are a few key differences for the War Rig in Gaslands. Owen will just go through those right now.
So one of them is that you do want to make sure that your cab is not connected. And for the sake of how it's described in here, they're always referred to as the trailer, the back half. When you do a moving gauge, like you do on anything else, you only ever move the front car.
It counts as being the car, that's right.
And then the War Rig's trailer needs to cover the template as much as it can, whatever the type
So like, for instance, if we put down a Gentle here, like this, he is the car, like compared to my cars, and he would follow this and be placed at the end of it. And then you have to try and cover as much of the template as possible with the thing by turning it at the end of it.
Exactly.
Now, anytime you're not straight, what happens?
So if you began straight and ended not, like if you ended with, there's a term that they use, let me make sure. Articulated.
Articulated, okay.
Anytime you're not straight, you gain a hazard. If you started articulated and end straight,
you don't gain a hazard, because you straighten out your trailer, basically.
Exactly.
Got it.
And then the other differences are you have a tank or anchor. You could instead of moving, you can gain a hazard and immediately put your gear up by 1.
Nice, because you just drop the brakes on the trailer, basically, and rev the engine to gain more speed.
Yep. Instead of when you touch someone, instead of doing a smash attack, you can also do a pile driver attack, which instead of just doing some damage, you throw them a short distance away and you face them any direction you want from where they were.
Because everyone's smaller than you, so when you get hit, you just get spun away.
Than you. Some of them are not. Like, you can't crush a tank out of your way.
The tank, yeah, that's right. The tank and the school bus aren't going to care. Got it.
Other than that, when he spins, the whole model is a single object, ensuring that an articulated War Rig is moved as a fixed object. So basically, if he was like this and spun, the whole thing would spin.
So all your collision windows would happen, basically, based on where you are.
Yeah.
And any part of you touches an obstruction or other car, it's a collision.
Including the back half, yeah.
Right.
Other than that,
you would never evade. That's the other thing, is like,
there's no point.
There's never a point in evading for you, because you have 20 hitboxes. You're bigger than everything that I have.
Yeah.
And you might as well just crush whatever
things that are your same size, you have more hitboxes by...
You might as well.
Yeah. The last thing is, when he wipes out, he doesn't do step 4, which is to say he doesn't rotate when you do a wipeout. The difference is, though, that he jackknifes, and then the other person basically gets to rotate the cab and trailer 90 degrees in either direction, and then he takes a 4d6 attack against himself.
Because he starts to, like, tear apart, basically, from the weight of his own trailer. Awesome, so there's War Rig, and we're gonna be playing Death Race. Something else worth noting for the last couple of Death Races we have, the diagram in the Gaslands rulebook actually labels Gate 1 as being the starting line. That is incorrect. Gate 1 is always the first gate you pass afterwards. So weapons don't unlock until you hit the first far gate, not the starting gate. What that means is there's actually only 3 gates in a figure 8 death race. So you go through gate 1, gate 2, and the first person through gate 3 will be the winner. He's gonna roll some dice for his 2 skills. So this is for...
So for Whiz Bang, I get to roll a random speed perk. Thankfully there are 6, so they're just numbered 1 down to the bottom.
Yep.
And I'm gonna get 1, so he's got Hot Start.
No, he's gonna start in D6 gear. His maximum gear is 4.
Yeah, and then he gets a random precision thanks to his gyroscope, which is 4, so 1, 2, 3. That's a restraint. When he's making a skid check, this vehicle does not receive hazard tokens for stick shifting down a gear.
Nice. All right, dicing off for pole position. Let's see who's deploying first. It's gonna be you. So you get to pick one side. This will be a starting gate.
Wherever that is, straight back.
Okay. So you can just go straight through the gate.
So I can just drive in a straight line to the other end.
Okay, and then we'll go you. We don't want to get shot too much. The last one actually has to be behind you.
They're all beside.
They're all beside? Okay.
Yeah.
You're hot starting, so you start in D6 gear. Third, which is 1 below your maximum. All right, so one other thing I'm gonna mention, because this keeps getting talked about in the videos, our house rule for templates. You do not like have to use a template if you touch it. You can touch, pick up, turn over, because just so you can read them as many templates as you want. As soon as you lay it down in front of the car, you're stuck with it. So you can't take a turn.
You can't also be that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna be doing this anyway, but
you can't be like eyeballing the turn to see if you can make it or not. As soon as you pick up one and put it in front of the car, you're stuck with it. That's it. It's one of those rules. It's a lot like moving the turn counter for Blood Bowl. Yeah, I used to give just turnovers. We don't like it, and so this is our version of it.
Yep.
Doing a straight.
Yep.
So the truck gets put up there, and the trailer's in behind, covering as much as possible.
Boom.
And that's your first gear phase.
I'm gonna gear up to 4th.
Just automatically for free, without rolling any dice. Yeah, because you don't roll any dice, and you gain a hazard for going up. You go a little car here. Whoop. Now he's gonna go medium, and he's just gonna go, and I guess gear up again to 2nd and gain a hazard. I get to go again because we're just doing this.
You're going 3 times, then me.
That's right. So we're gonna go with Yeti. Comes in behind, gears up, and then it's on to Mr. Windigo. He's gonna do the same thing. Gear up 2nd. Gear phase. You still have pole position. It's over to you.
I'll take that long medium.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get rid of the hazard I gained from the previous one.
You might as well. And stay in 2nd. Oh, so you're already in 4th, aren't you?
I'm in 4th gear. Yeah.
That's right. Old hot start for you. Do a gentle to get around this hazard. And it gives us a free shift, so we'll shift up. We'll roll some dice too, actually. We'll roll 2 shift dice.
Mistakes were made.
And we'll push it, get a hazard.
There you go.
And get a shift and a slide. We'll use the shift to cancel the slide. We'll gain a hazard from pushing it. And then we will gear up and take another hazard. Go as we wanted. Just gonna do another gentle. Head over this way.
Debating hitting me in the back.
And that's it.
Can roll dice? No?
No, I'm not gonna bother. Just gonna gear up on 3rd, and then Wendigo is gonna go. He's gonna do the same thing, go the other direction. Take a gentle. We've geared up to 3rd. 3rd gear steps over to you. Look on medium.
Having that pole position, let me get the straight line.
Sure did.
And all your cars just needed to stay out of the way.
All right, so over to Wendigo. He's gonna do a gentle, which gives him nothing. So he's actually gonna roll his shift dice this time around. Roll 3. Go for 3 dice. Shift, spin, slide. Push it and gain a hazard counter here to reroll these 2. Get more shifts, hopefully. So we'll cancel this. Shift up 1, gain 1 more hazard, and head in behind. Jackalop's gonna go and just do a turn. No hazards for this, but he will roll 3 shift dice. See if we can gear up. And we get double shift and a spin, so there's not a lot of point in pushing it here. I might actually use the spin. I'm going to shift up and cancel the hazard from shifting up, so I go to 4th. And I'll take a hazard from doing the spin, which puts me at 4 hazards, and that means I can hopefully thread the needle. Whoop, and just go like that. I'm done. Yeah, he's gonna do the same thing, and he's going to roll 2 shift dice, because I have 2 handling. He's a truck. And we'll get shift slide. I'm going to push it. I gain a hazard, so I gain 2 hazards. and we'll shift to 4th. That puts me at 5 hazards total.
Jeez.
Well, riding the lightning. Gear step.
Okay. I'm gonna change things up with a medium straight.
Are you gonna do it medium straight? Well, it's your last move of the turn.
Yep.
Roll 1 handling die. See what happens.
I roll 2 dice.
Ooh, okay.
And get
Shift slide?
nothing relevant. They're just gonna go away, and I'm gonna shift down to 3rd. And because I have restraint, I don't suffer any hazards for shifting down.
Nice. Jackalope's gonna go. He's just gonna do a medium straight. Whoop. And drop a shift, or sorry, drop a hazard. Down to 3. Just miss hitting you.
Staying in 4th gear.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then we are going to roll 2 handling dice for Yeti and see what happens.
What's Yeti doing?
Pushing it now to 6. Oh dear. Wiping out is what Yeti's doing. And he's right, he's doing a medium straight.
Oh, okay.
Whoop. So he's going to make a flip test. He does wipe out. Beat a 4 here to not wipe out. I do. So you do spin me, but I don't take any damage. And I don't have to move the medium straight. Makes sense. I go to 1 and I drop all my hazards. And last but not least, we've got the Windigo. He's just going to do a medium straight and drop a hazard.
Didn't want to try and...
All right, back to 1st gear. You've got pole position.
I gotta start turning.
That's it. You're in 3rd. You're in 3rd.
I can do a lot of good turns.
You can do a lot of good turns. There's a bunch from over here.
I think I'm gonna
do a hard turn.
I'm gonna
even.
do a hard.
Do you wanna? Your guns are gonna unlock as soon as you go through there.
Cause it's like this. I think I get around that.
Okay, we're gonna try.
We're going hard.
Going hard turn.
We're going hard. Yeah, we're right.
So it gains a hazard.
So I'm gonna get 2 hazards.
That's right.
Right off the get-go. I'm gonna roll some dice.
Rolling his two dice.
2 shifts. Okay,
1
they
to
didn't
1.
do anything.
Okay.
So we're just gonna take the 2 hazards for doing the turn. So the cab.
Because you end articulated. That's right.
Yeah. So that's gonna turn like that.
And you just miss it.
Yeah. And this sits on top of the token, basically.
Yeah. Your guns are now unlocked, which is nice.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they still suffer the same line of sight restrictions. So it's basically this.
Right.
But I can't see you.
Gotcha. He's gonna go. He's gonna make a turn, which will give him an automatic hazard. But we're gonna try and shift. We have 3 dice. Let's drop some hazards here. And we're gonna push it. So we get 2 total, which means we can just cancel out and gain 1 from the hazard. Yeah, the push will be the only hazard we take. And we move to here. Windigo's just gonna do a gentle. Whoop. Like here. And just drop a hazard. Yeah, he's gonna go. He's just gonna do a turn backwards. Whoop. Which gives him a shift, so he'll just shift up and gain a hazard. I have pole position now because you've crossed a gate, but your weapons are unlocked. So I'm gonna have Mr. Yeti go. Make a sharp move, and he'll roll his 2 handling dice, try and get a shift. Oof, okay, we'll push it, take a thing. Shift slide, so I guess...
You're in 2nd?
I'm in 2nd, yeah. And I need to gear up.
You don't want to slide.
I don't want to slide. Well, I could.
It's not horrible, but...
It's not the worst thing ever. Yeah, let's gear up to 3rd and slide. So we're gonna gear up to 3rd, which gives us a hazard.
You can do hairpins in 3rd.
And then, that's right, and then we're gonna slide, or just a hard turn. Which means put the slide token down. And I end up sideways. Like this. I'm gonna go medium ahead.
Yep. Thankfully the back doesn't really do anything. It's only the front that matters, and then he's gonna straighten himself out.
So you start articulated but end straight, so you don't gain a hazard from that, and you have one shift token from the medium,
which we'll use to drop one of those 2 hazards.
Okay. Gun's unfortunately not working for you here, and it's over to the Jackalope, who's in 4th. Your turn, which will give me a hazard. You'll regain pole position. And let's do some shifts. And we'll push it and go to 5.
I mean,
well,
spin's not bad.
I think I take slide.
Wait, you're wiping out regardless.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, because I'm taking a bunch of hazards, no matter what I do here. Okay, well, I guess I take slide. I'm gonna take slide. I'll cancel this one. Take a hazard. Take slide because at least slide puts me far from any obstructions when I've done this. And we'll end up here. Oops. Like this. Plus wipe out. I don't take any damage, so you can face me any direction you want. Makes sense. It's going to be the Windigo. He's got currently gear 4 with 2. I think he does just a a straight medium. Tempted to roll a die, because I really want to slide here if I can. I don't get it. I got an extra shift. So yeah, we'll just go straight ahead.
Do you want to push it for the slide?
No, we're going to go straight ahead. We're going to shift down to 3rd, and then cancel the hazard. Third gear, I'm not in medium, so I can't attack you. And you have pole position, because I went last. Hard turn.
Hard turn. Hard turn.
And you get a hazard automatically.
So we're going to get 1, 2, just for turning.
You try and gear up.
Some dice.
Push it.
That was not great. We're going to push it.
So you're going to 4. And you can gear up, but then you slide.
No, I can't slide.
So you're going to be stuck in 3rd.
I'm going to be stuck in 3rd, and I'm going to get 2 more hazards.
Yep. And he moves forward, articulates, and he's done. Not quite an arc, so no side guns, and also not medium.
Almost.
Do a turn in 4th, which is the best I can do here, and roll some dice. All 3. Well, we'll push these ones. There we go. So I'm going to keep the spin. I'm already in 4th, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the push it one that I just got, drop another one from my card, gain it right back from using the spin. So I move to here, and then I can spin up to 90. So I'm going to spin like this, thread this needle, and I'm going to shoot you with my HMG. HMG is 3 dice. He's the only thing in range. One other thing we've been getting wrong is you roll all your attacks together, and then you evade them once. You evade attacks once. You don't evade each attack basically individually, and you evade special attacks last, like fire bombs and stuff. So just the HMG causes 2, and you get 3rd gear, so 3 evade dice.
Yep. Once per turn. Nope.
Nothing. Take 2. Take 3. 2. Yeah, it was just 2.
18 left.
And he's done. Yeah, he's gonna hairpin. He's gonna take a bunch of hazards here because he's gonna go through this rubble.
Yep.
And it has a native hazard for him being in 3rd. But he rolls 2 dice, see what he gets. And we get a spin shift. That's actually not bad. We're gonna keep that. So we're gonna get 1 naturally from doing the maneuver, 2 from going through the rubble, and then 3 from the spin. I don't want to shift up. I'm going to just cancel one then and stay in 3rd.
Around that.
Yeah, so I come around to here, and then I can just spin to thread the needle. 4th gear phase is just me. We're going to do a medium with the jackalope, or sorry, the Windigo rather. Going medium. Whoop, just straight heads. I'm not going to roll any dice. I'm just going to drop a hazard and start attacking you. So this little die is going to be my Molotov. I'm also going to throw, so I'll lose an ammo. And these ones are my HMG. And I do 4 damage, and the Molotov misses, so I get an ammo counter.
Shrug a few. Nope.
I'm gonna do 4 more. Back to the 1st gear phase, you still have pole position.
Yeah.
Going straight, because if he ends articulate, he thought about dropping the trailer, but he'd end up wiping out, because he's gonna go to 6. Yeah. But this way, he can drop a hazard.
Oh, I gotta roll first. That's okay.
Are you gonna roll?
I was gonna roll dice, yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave it all down. Nothing.
Just cancel
lose the hazard.
There's a hazard, go straight. Not medium, so no bombs.
That's
and
it.
It's over to me. Medium in the side, though, with your heavy machine gun. You're gonna blast the Yeti.
We're gonna have the load.
Loader's gonna stand there, which means you get +1 to hit.
Yep. So it's hitting on 3s.
Do you not just assign him?
It just says when a weapon goes to shoot.
He runs over to here. Basically, the loader runs around depending on which gun you want to give it to. So right now it's gonna be the HMG.
Yeah, we got 2 guys floating in the back of the truck.
On 3s now, you hit him. 1, 2.
Yeah,
we'll evade. Mr. Yeti gets 3 dice. 2. Doesn't evade anything. Takes 2. We're in a hard turn backwards with Mr. Jackalope. I get a free shift. I'm just gonna shift a 2nd. Go to 2nd, gain hazard. It's still me, so we're gonna do a medium with the Yeti. Mr. Yeti does a medium. Whoop. And we're just going to, we're already in 3rd.
With 4 on you.
We're just gonna drop a hazard. Not range to shoot you, so then it comes down to the Windigo. Gentle in 4th, which is a hazard, which will put me at 2, but I'll roll a die. And
push it.
No, I might keep it actually. Yeah, I'll gain the hazard and I'll keep the spin. You can help me line up in the gate. So go to here and then line up so I'm just nice and behind you. Just trailing you. And then we're gonna attack. HMG and Molotovs, destroy this thing! 4?
Again?
And I miss a Molotov. So you're not on fire.
Yeah, try and dodge them. Okay.
Dodge 2, take 2. In gear phase, you have pole position. You're gonna have to get through that gate.
Why?
Gonna drop the trailer, and then you'll gear up to 4th.
No, we'll stay in 3rd.
I think you do it automatically.
I can.
You just take a hazard. You don't have to increase your gear.
Skip my movement step.
Skip your movement step, and then you're gonna throw stuff at me from inside the car. With
5 guys with rifles, you can just shotgun.
Just start shooting me in the back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Stop hitting our car. Once.
Once? Okay. I evade 4 times. I do go with the little guy. He's going to do a hairpin. Gets nothing from that, but we'll try and shift. You guys try and shift. I like it, actually. So we'll shift up 1, which will give us a hazard. We'll cancel that hazard, and then we'll spin and gain a hazard. It gives me the spin I want at the end of this. I can turn up to 90. We're just going to turn like this. We're going to do a hard turn with Yeti, which will gain us a hazard. He's a truck. Going to roll our 2 dice. Double shift, so we'll just cancel 2 hazards and then gain 1 from the maneuver. Good to here. I don't think you're within double long. Try a swerve. I'm pretty sure it still hits you. It does. So let's roll. Try and dump hazards here. Shift your spin. Push it. So we gain 1 from the push it. We cancel the push it. We cancel this. We're going to collide. Whee! We're just going to evade.
If I just evade, I only get 1 hazard and don't wipe out.
That's right.
But if I smash back, I get 2, and so do you. And you'll go to 5.
I'll go to 5 and you'll wipe out. But you can hit me once.
I'm kind of okay with wiping out. Because
You don't get to act again, though, this turn.
That's the problem, though.
Yeah, these guys are going to run around the corner and machine gun you.
I'll just evade.
Okay. All right, so you're going to have to drop some hazards here. You're going to wipe out because you're at 5 now, and you have pole position in 3rd. Gonna go, gentle. Just keep it together.
Oh.
Keep it. Oh, you make it.
Oh, we're good.
He makes it.
Did the turn.
We got to get some shifts here.
No, because I have to get 1 for turning, so I need to get a shift.
That's right. Need at least 1 shift here. Shift spin. Got to push it, but it's not going to help you. You basically wipe out no matter what.
Yep.
Shift down to 2 because he wants to not make his wipeout test here.
Yeah, and I don't suffer anything for shifting.
So 2 plus, you don't wipe out. Roll that 2. You're good. So you go to gear 1, drop all your hazards. You make your turn, and then I jackknife you. So he's reduced to gear 1, and he loses all his hazards, but he's just going to sit there. Turn with Mr. Yeti. It's a bad choice, so we're going to have to roll some skid dice. And get a slide, which kind of works. We're going to keep the slide. We're going to shift to 4th. So we're going to gain 2 hazards from that. That helps us go wide around this bad turn I just made. Just going to go medium with Mr. Jackalope. And we're going to gear up to 4th. Take a hazard. I have to do it gentle because I don't want to hit you. I think that, unless I get a spin here, is going to take me out of your arc. So we're going to roll 3, try and get a spin. And we do! Hooray! So I'm going to stay in 4th, cancel 2 hazards, and then take the spin, which will gear me up. Another hazard. In 4th, so there's no native hazard. I'll take my spin and just end up like this. Last Molotov's in range, so we're going to try and shoot you with the HMG. And...
so.
That's right. Oh, they're medium. Oh, that's right. Throwing weapons are medium. Looking for 4s. I get 3, and I miss my Molotov again.
Dodge it! Nope.
Take 3. 4th turn, let's see what we can do. Well, Jackalope's going to do a gentle. It doesn't get any stuff. He's just gonna stay. No, he's gonna try and gear up. Just gonna roll 2. And I'll take them both. I'll gear up 1, which will give me a hazard. And I'll keep the the spin, which will let me face where I want. And I'll get another hazard. I'm gonna go like that. He's just gonna go gentle. Yeah, he'll be okay. And we'll roll 1. He's not gonna roll anything. We're just gonna go to 5 for making the turn. That's right, it's 5th I gain 1 actually, so I won't get anything. Just gonna do a medium with the Jackalope. He'll drop a hazard. Totally skipped his 4th gear move. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna just do a turn. Going gentle. Like so. And we'll roll some dice. So we are going to throw all 3, see what we get. Slide, slide, slide. I'm gonna push it. And get shift, shift, slide. So we're gonna gear down, I think. Yeah. We're gonna gain 1 from the push it, so we're at 4. We gear down, we go to 5.
Gear down to 3.
So we gear down to 3, and we go to 5 of these. And then we use this last one to cancel. Drop the mine. Whoop. Small template like that.
I'm touching it.
You're touching it, yeah. So it does go off right away, which means it's a 3d6 attack, and it has blast. So I think every hit's a hazard, too.
Yep.
1.
Dodge it.
Dodge it on 1.
Nope.
Take a hit and blast. Or a hazard. And now Jackalope does his medium. And he's just going to drop a hazard. We're going to throw 2 Molotovs. Looking for 4s. Whoa! So it's a 3 hits total. You can try and cancel them.
Oh yeah, I only have 1.
Nope. So you take 3 hits and you're on fire. Your first gear, and you've got pole position because I crossed this.
I'm just gonna
go gentle.
Back up.
Burp. Burp.
Like you do. Honk honk. I don't know how the trailer interacts with this. Maybe I can't turn backwards, but
I don't know. Rolling any dice. So you have a shift. Do you want to shift up?
No, we're just gonna get rid of our hazard.
Well, you're not gonna get to activating another one.
I don't care.
Okay. You are gonna shift up again. Okay. So you're gonna go. You have one free shift, so you take one from shifting up, and you did a turn, so you take another one. Next up, we've always wanted to see this gun happen, and you're backing up to make it so. This wipeout's actually worked out for you.
So
because you're going slow right now.
Is scrambling to the front cannon.
Just runs over here. Load the gun.
We're gonna fire 8 dice.
Oh my god. 8 dice. You're hit on 3s. Well, you did 4. No, because these are crits. So 4,
5, 6, 7, 8.
7, 8. I'm in third. 8. Nope, I take 8.
Down to 1.
I'm down to 2. Just in range. Well, sorry, just in arc actually for your heavy machine gun to shoot Jackalope 2. I'll throw rockets, right?
HMGs on
HMGs.
2.
2. Jackalope is in 5th gear. Let's see what we can do here. Nope, takes 2.
That was part of
it's
that
the same
last
time, yeah.
But it misses.
Take damage from firing. Oh, from the fire. That's right.
That's why I was
gonna make a gentle turn with the Yeti. We're just gonna go. And then we're gonna shoot our turret HMG. 3 dice. Take 4.
4 again.
Try and shrug.
That's a kill. All I have to do
Try
is
and shrug.
Nope. I die.
And that's it. Explode. Do you have any ammo on you?
I have 2 ammo on me.
All right.
Oh, you
do explode. So within medium.
I go forward first, don't I?
No. That's when you go forward a short and then you blow up. So it's gonna hit him no matter what. It'll probably hit him as well with the short. Do you blow up Windigo?
I think I'm 66 because I'm heavyweight.
Okay. 66.
Shablam.
You do 6. I'm in 3rd. I can't live. Also go forward to medium and might explode. And then against Mr. Jackalope, you do 5.
6 again.
6. And I'm in 5th. I dodge 1. I take 4 more. I'm alive. Last game, the War Rig goes out in a blaze of glory, exploding at the end as Rutherford runs it down.
Yep.
All right, so there it was. We took down the Leviathan, and then off camera we talked about all the trolley ways that you could have built them differently.
There's much better ways to build a race car rig. There's a lot of people who have asked whether or not war rigs could be used in a death race.
I think they can.
I do think they can.
Yeah.
I think
you gotta have a turret mount.
You gotta have a turret.
Yeah.
Even if it's a cannon, you could do a turret cannon and just remove 1 or 2 of their cars, and then...
Because what was your plan? Just go straight across until you hit the gate, and then just drop the tombstone and sit and wait. And wait, and wait, and 4th.
Have to come for you.
In 4th, you wait in 4th, gaining hazards. You don't care if you eventually wipe out.
You jackknife. Your opponent rotates you 90 degrees. You take 46, and you continue to wait because they'll come for you, and then you just shoot them.
And then you just shoot them with your cannon. Although I honestly think the minigun turreted with a loader.
For 20 points.
For 20 points is the jam. That's all you get, though. That's all you get on that guy. He's going to be exactly 60 if we're playing the 60 can race. And you've got a 3+ hitting, 4 dice attack, 360. But you're only shooting one thing at a time. Whereas if you take multiple guns and multiple facings, you have the potential to get more dice, different directions.
Rutherford mortar rig is a good one, too, where you can have 5 mortars on him with 4 ammo each, and you can have like 2, 1, 1, 1.
Yep.
And then he can shoot any direction with 46 4 times. And one of those directions is taken 8d6, so it's a cannon shell, but like 4 times in the game.
Yes, as opposed to 4 times in the game, turreted.
Right.
For the same price. I think it's the same. I think it ends up being the exact same thing.
Then there's 3
and it ignores terrain, though. The thing with the mortars is they ignore
3 other ones.
Yes. Yes, that's true. That's true. It's bananas.
Or like the lightning guns in the Mishkin.
And the exploding ram. That was the other one. You do the first the exploding ram on the sides, and you just veer as your first thing. You hot start veer.
Yeah.
So that you run into like the people on the starting line. You do a 66 exploding ram attack +2 for being bigger than them.
And then pop
plus your gear because you're in range basically because you're starting wherever you are. So it's probably +4. So it's 4, 6, 12
dice.
Dice.
Probably 12. And then 1s and 2s, they're gonna hurt you. But
it's $20
to pay when you just kill somebody, and like not
because they're gonna be in first, so they can't evade it either. Like they're just gonna die.
You can't even if you could evade. Like you make 1 successful.
That's what I'm saying. You have 1 die, so you're taking 12d6 attacks. You probably just kill whatever you're touching.
Yeah, average is 6 plus 2 more.
Yeah, and then you have to maneuver somehow to get your other side onto people, but you don't really care. In fact, you only really buy 1 exploding ram. Because they're only going to be on one side of you.
You won't know which side until you start the race.
It's true. If you do a 3-player game too, they're going to be on both sides of you, probably, because you want to play in the middle.
One player to remove him, and you're like, sorry, man, welcome to the race. Crunch.
You just killed 2 cars right away, basically, on the starting line. But then that costs you 3, 4, 5. No, it'll be 3 per side, so 6, and then 2 for the hot start. And I think you still take the front ram, just a basic ram though. Just for crushing things.
Yeah.
Just for crush-relating stuff, and then you're done. You just take turret baby MGs.
Yeah.
Just a loader turret baby MG just to like shoot guys, and you're happy.
I think you stick with Mishkin and take the random speed and take the random speed.
The 2-point upgrade that might be like a 5-point upgrade if you roll well.
They're 1 point. They're 1 point each, but you bring 1 from each of the trees.
Right.
And like everything in precision is 2 cannons or more.
Is 2 or more. Yeah, exactly.
So no matter what you rolled, you got better than what you started.
That's
with.
right.
And then the speed ones, like if I had gotten Hell for Leather or the other one that's in precision,
yeah,
like me like pick
handling.
Dice.
Oh, that's extra handling.
Handling.
Like handling, so 3 handling.
Yeah. Well, Hell for Leather on a War Rig, basically, like you'd have to take that.
Well, the nice thing is your War Rig's painted now, so you can go home and start chopping off guns and figuring out what you want to do next time. And I'm sure the next game you see with the War Rig, it's gonna be armed differently. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you for more Gaslands. Highly recommend playing with the War Rig. We're probably gonna do a reconverted War Rig at some point. Plus, we're gonna get some monster trucks. That's our next thing. Yeah. Building some monster trucks. We'll see you for that soon. Until then, I'm Ashes Owen. Now we're getting. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.